Shalabhasana. What does it mean? Shalabhasana means locust pose. What are the benefits of this pose? This pose really makes you very active. It removes all the toxicity in the body. It removes toxin accumulated that causes rheumatism, that causes gout, that causes stagnation in the body. It gives you that lift of life. It's so that you have the energy to move fast and that vibrant energy, strong and active. That's what it does. And it's very good for conditions of detoxing the system, because especially rheumatic conditions, it helps very much. And of course, strengthening your body, the legs of the nerves, the muscles, especially the buttocks, the legs, the calves, the thighs. It strengthens that. It tones up, and the back, of course. It also invigorates the heart, the lungs, very much. So that's why you have to be very careful. If you have heart problems, you should abstain from this pose. And the nervous system, the nerves of the body, and it's very useful for the one type of menstrual disorder, especially if you have a heavy flow. It may help to try to balance that condition. And it's an overall very nice pose for that agility of the physical body, and at the same time sharpness of the mind. Which chakras will benefit from this pose? The lower chakras, Muladhara, Svadhisthana chakra very much, and also the Anahata chakra. What are the contraindications? Pregnancy, of course. If you have heart problems, heart issues, breathing difficulties, different problems, and herniated or bulging discs. These are the conditions you should avoid this pose. And if you have bad knees, you should be really mindful getting into the pose, using proper props. Support is very important to do the pose. Lie in the prone position, forehead on the floor. Make a fist of your hands like this, and I would put it under the body, in the body, so it's easier for me to lift. Otherwise, it could be just by the side. Legs together, and lift the legs up, including the knees off the floor, about 30 centimeters off the ground, or whatever height you can reach. Let's try. I'm going to cheat a bit and put my hands under, so with that force, with the arms pulling down towards the legs, that force, lift the legs up, including the knees. This pose can be quite challenging, so making the fist and putting by the side of the body is how it's done. But in order to get into it, I may put it in under the body, so that force itself lift up the legs off the floor into that position. It's about 30 seconds, but it may be too long. So you may reduce the time if you need to. Now, other ways of doing it is you may want a support, like a blanket under the knees, so that will help create a lot of pain in the knee. These are some of the challenges you face, especially have bad knees. You may want to use that. Or some of us may even want to put something on the forehead to give that support. Let's try and see. Another way is to even lift one leg at a time and then the other. And then together, it might be easier. And release. So having your feet under the body, it helps you a lot more to lift the legs, both legs up. It's easier on the knee when you have a blanket. And in some cases, if you might want to have support of the block, but it's really not necessary to do that. If the legs are not lifting so high, that's perfectly fine. Let's try a little bit with the block and see how it works. Just place them on the sides. So that sort of help you to lift your body off the floor. Shalabhasana can be a challenging pose, so especially if dodgy knees, be very wary of getting into the pose. And use support as you need it. The legs may not come up so high in the beginning, but over many regular practice, it will become easier. What is the count and duration is 4 times, up to 30 seconds. Again, of course, you may do less than that. The pose was Shalabhasana, Locust pose.